You forcing my hand right now.
We here, y'all. We fresh off the Summer Impact Reloaded free event. We gonna get to it. I got you. We gonna get to it. Trust me. Let's start off with what happened first. You know what I'm saying? One of the battles that y'all didn't see was Jackboy Maine versus Franchise. Y'all, how y'all want to start this?
Franchise is on another level.
Yeah.
It was just too much. It was too much. It was way too much for Jackboy to maintain and handle.
Jackboy to maintain even. Look what you did, Franchise. You got other people punching on you now. You know what I'm saying? Jackboy. Other people, Jackboy Maine. I thought Franchise won this 3-0. In fact, I think he won it 6-0.
Ooh.
You know, if y'all didn't know, Jackboy choked all 6 rounds. All 3 rounds. It wasn't looking good at all. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna do this on Champion as well, so the URLs get the message very clear. He's not ready for the main stage. This was proven. You know what I mean? I feel like he's about to jump in the crowd again. If somebody was in the crowd start saying some stuff, he'd got in the crowd again.
Emotional. Emotional. We can't have that.
Yeah.
And that's honestly for me, that's the theme of tonight. Do not be emotional.
Yeah. We're gonna get to that too. It was a very emotional night.
It was.
There was a lot of pushing and shoving. Smack, URL, I think y'all need to get a referee on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not me. I'm not fit for it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in between these battle rappers. But I think the next battle was Sami versus Snake Eyes. I felt like it was a really good battle. You know what I mean? I felt like, there was some dry spots between the two. But overall, it's a good battle. I feel like it lived up to their hype. You know what I'm saying? It's Snake Eyes and Sami.
To their hype, yes.
We got a guy that's fresh off of 2 PGs onto the biggest stage, one of the biggest stages.
All right.
Snake Eyes, demanding respect and all that stuff. So, how I feel about it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Mama,
so-
You said
You know
you're
what I'm
eating
saying?
your cookies and whatnot.
Trying to get the Lord to do.
Pardon me, messing with your food.
Yeah, like, messing up the snacks, you know what I'm saying? Everything healthy.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Beloved too.
Yeah, great hitting season.
He blessed the whole, whole
The
staff.
whole squad, that's right.
Bless
I
the
ain't
whole
gonna lie,
staff.
I'm hot.
Shout out to Loves.
How you feel?
But, we talking about Snake Eyes and
Snake Eyes, Sami.
I'm just making sure. I'm just confirming.
What Jackboy doing, man?
I just wanted to confirm, you feel me? But,
Come on, Jack. You got champion choking. How bad you choke Jackboy? Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's a bad joint.
That's a bad
All 3.
But no, I feel like it was I feel like it was a good battle. It obviously showed that Ace still has things he needs to work on as far as reaching that big stage. He looked comfortable within controlling the crowd as well. Like it was just natural to him. Like he had that natural charisma to him to keep the crowd, attached to him. So, but he still has some work he has to do. But we'll save that for Champion, I guess.
Thomas should have cool. Eat cookies and whatnot.
Oh, that's a bar. That was a bar.
Okay, zoom in. I'm about to zoom in on.
You did not live up to the hype that you were speaking beforehand. Okay? This battle right here was what the people have been waiting for. And we got it. And what we got is not you winning. Am I wrong?
I'm not even getting
Am I wrong?
Everybody got individual. Get your rounds off.
Everybody get their rounds off. Go ahead.
Who got Ace winning?
Get your rounds off.
Who got Ace winning? Because I
I'm going in
didn't
order.
speak to nobody in the building that had Ace winning. Nobody.
I seen a few people.
I definitely seen a few people.
I seen a few people.
I didn't.
Okay.
People I spoke to
Yeah.
did not have Ace, winning that battle. Everybody said he lost that 2-1. And however you want to judge it, whatever round you want to say, it is what it is. But everybody had Ace losing it.
I feel like
it was great, but if you're not living up to the hype on the stage, your promo beforehand means nothing.
Wow.
I feel like it sets expectations, and I told Ace, I'm a fan of speaking to somebody before we talk on camera.
Yeah.
I like to tell somebody like, listen, there's going to be a situation when Champion drop.
Yeah.
And I told Ace, I felt like Snake won first and third. First being close, I felt like Snake actually had the first one, but he kept rapping. and there was a lot of dry spots. But
So you're saying the longer you rap hurt him to get the ground?
right, yeah.
That's a weird situation.
It was dry spots. I mean, you know, when you rap longer and you're hitting back to back, cool. When you rap longer and there's dry spots, again, you know, I feel like Cassidy won the first versus Goods.
Yeah,
However,
still smoking.
as he kept going,
Still
in
smoking,
that
by the way.
round, Dumbo, like, yeah, that button, cut it off before that and you good. Ended it with Dumbo, and I felt like that's what Snake did. But I still gave him the round. I felt like he had more moments in the first and in the third. I feel like Ace took the third off. I'm not gonna give away the angle, but you know,
took the third off. What do you mean by that?
because he went at somebody who had nothing to do with Snake Eyes, Dot Mob, etc.
Did Snake Eyes reposition his material to that and then go to Ace as well?
I mean,
I'm just asking questions.
Yeah,
I'm asking questions.
I felt like Snake was a little more direct. He
Okay.
had more toward Ace and Ace's team than Ace did. Ace went at somebody who used to be Dot Mob. So I felt like, you know, that took away a little bit of steam. However, what I said was, I felt like Snake Eyes won this battle 2-1. N.O.M.E may end up winning the war because people are going to talk about that third round, and when they see, you know, that
You're
material.
not going to talk about Snake's third round?
I feel like
That's
John.
what I do. I just do questions like that.
I feel like
Chains work better for Snake Eyes. The chain worked better for Snake Eyes.
Bill Goldberg,
disagree.
I bought a spare with him.
The
Oh
chain
my
worked better for
God.
Snake Eyes.
Here's
The
my
chain
thing.
worked
Oh
better
my
for Snake
God.
Eyes.
The thing is, we saw that already. John never did it, and it can't be
We
done
can see
better.
it already.
Nobody
And I'm
has
not
done-
saying that it was better than what John presented to us. However, what I'm saying is Snake Eyes chain bars hit harder than N.O.M.E's chain bars.
I feel like N.O.M.E's chain bars will live longer because of who they were directed at. That's the main thing.
I get that.
That's the main thing.
Going
Coming
out.
at Jackboy versus who versus who Ace came at. And again, I'm not gonna give it out to y'all. Shout out to the VOD pay-per-view game. But who Ace came at?
They ain't know,
I feel like
they
that's
on
gonna be
Twitter.
talked-
They on Twitter.
I feel like that's gonna be
Rock.
talked about much longer.
Yeah.
Much longer. So,
Me-
but still Ace too.
Me, you said Ace?
I mean, Snake too.
Oh, watch
First
it,
and third.
watch
I
yourself.
bet. I've been drinking.
Yeah. For me
Shut
personally,
up.
in the building, this is not after no watching it again. You know, this is right. The fight just happened. We came here. I'm letting you know right now.
Got out the way.
That's what happened for us. So in the building, I gave the first and the third to Snake Eyes in the building. I felt like both of them had moments within the third round. The third round was very entertaining. I felt like it made the battle reach expectations of the face-offs. The second round, I didn't get a lot from Snake. I got more from Ace. First round is close. I will say that the first round is close. I'm gonna watch it again, but I feel like I got a little more in terms of direction, in terms of things from Snake Eyes. I feel like N.O.M.E showed great crowd control.
Yeah.
You know, but in that great crowd control was a lot of, you know, holy shit, you know, this and that. And him getting back into it, I need water. A lot of that took away from what he was doing. You know
But I did love how he started out.
Intro, I think this intro is beautiful.
Yeah,
It was suspenseful leading up to this.
Yeah.
Which is dope. So, yeah, you know, but we gonna jump back to that battle again on Champion.
right.
The next battle, NWX versus Monstars.
How y'all feel?
Who you want to start with? Want to start with me?
Yeah, let's start with you.
I have
Oh, go ahead. No, let's start
NWX
with you because you ain't had no
winning
bets.
I have NWX winning this battle, so I'm gonna go ahead and get mine out the way.
Okay,
so
so-
y'all bet and y'all, you know, gambling men.
Yeah, you know.
Get my stuff out the way.
First, I want some ice cream.
You want
some water.
Oh, water.
I want
Wow.
some water and some ice cream.
That's
It's not
what you're
exempt this time.
Where the water bottle at?
Don't worry about it. No, Thursday.
Wow.
I'll see you Thursday. 1 liter. Ice cold.
Fiji.
Fiji.
He
Don't bring no
bougie.
Poland Springs.
No
Don't bring
Deer Park.
No Deer Park.
No Dasani. No none of that.
Fiji. Because when it comes to NWX, hey Dre, can you help me out here? It's a whole different bag. The Monstars were very good. They were.
Yeah.
However, I feel like in the first round, it showed. I feel like had they been facing anybody else, they could have recovered from a little stumble. But standing in front of DNA and K-Shine, 7'9", 632 pounds.
That's how tall he is? That's how big
he is. When Twork bumped up on him, K-Shine, little forearm shiver, like, It is what it is. And y'all know Twork is my favorite battle rapper. Shout out to Twork, shout out to Suge as well.
Now you shout him out?
No, because I told him.
Look at this guy.
He was mad shady in the building.
Oh, that's Chris
I was
Brown.
mad what?
He was mad shady in the building.
He was
Before they
standing
left,
on- he was
right?
standing on furniture and all that.
Door in the back.
Give me
As
that.
soon as the battle was over.
He dancing, bro. It's Chris Brown.
No.
Yo, shout out to y'all. We got Chris Brown on the champion. You know what I mean? It's
right.
dope. You know, I'm
At the end of the day,
shout out to Chris Brown.
This is fire.
Pick
Dancing and all that.
Listen. Get your great hoodie guy. Oh, ain't nobody got no LOM on. Get your LOM. She had her LOM shirt on.
Nah.
Get your great hoodie guy. Get your loyalty over money guy.
Yeah.
Just saying. NWX. Excuse me.
Don't let him control everything about the
Listen, in my prediction, I had Monstars, New Jersey Twork, and Shotgun Suge. I felt like their potential was extremely high. The things they could have done, I even in my head, I'm like, yo, they can do Professor Shine. They can do that. I never said it. I'm like, they can do that. They can do DNA slogan. They can do their slogan. They can do random. They can do multiple strap things. Dunks. We've seen the dunks.
We saw multiple dunks.
But it comes down to the preparation and the chemistry. We've seen, you know, the team up from Monstars do better when they were separate. The best round from Monstars came when Twork was kind of by himself. I do holographic. Like,
Yeah, they're holographic.
as opposed to DNA and Shine, them two are a team. In and out flows, doing what they do, like they're a team. I feel like their preparation is bar none. This is why K-Shine and DNA is arguably number one as far as a team.
separation and preparation.
There aren't any rounds with them where it's like only DNA rapping
Yeah,
or
it's
only
just in and
K-Shine
out.
rapping. All three rounds are intertwined between both of them, and they're able to do their thing how they do it.
That's a
And
fact.
with other 2-on-2s, it's not always able to work out that same way.
That's a fact.
Sometimes somebody gotta rap one whole round by themselves because that's how it works, and they not the team to be doing it against.
I feel like they lost when they try to do what K-Shine and DNA did versus Rum Nitty did. In and out
With
with
the
the name.
basketball, the basketball
Slide,
scheme.
do that, like, and they completely lost it. They completely lost it.
Yeah, and that's what kind of messed up the dunk at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like I tweeted, I said, listen, oh, that would have been hot. That would have been dope. That would have been fire. But
They
nah,
didn't get it together enough.
preparation, man. Last minute, they ain't almost, definitely not gonna work on a 2-on-2.
No,
So
especially not.
it works sometimes when Twork is by himself, but
And
not
we talked about that
2-on-2.
beforehand, right?
Yeah.
We talked about that beforehand, right? Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame. Oh, excuse me.
Shout out to
We
all
talked
the
about that beforehand.
And like
2
I said, I
hours
like to
prep
play-
works good
I
when
like
it's
to
by
play
yourself.
Devil's
Yeah.
advocate, and I decided to go ahead and start that argument because I knew you was gonna get hyped no matter what.
And
But
what?
it is what it is. Like the prep time with dealing with somebody else is different from being by yourself and being able to say, okay, I have a week prep or I have 2 weeks prep, and I can be able to do this by myself. As opposed to being able to try to link up with somebody and be around them 24/7 or however long you need to be around them to make sure that your bars are actually hit when y'all get on stage. Like,
It's crazy. Yeah, that's how we got it. We're about to get into the situation in a second. So stay
there were
tuned.
a few Johns when it was 4. We counted 4 when Snake and Sami, but it was 4 situations that occurred on stage. But
Oh, really?
however, the last one
Oh yeah.
was the final.
Oh, we getting into that.
Hold on.